Alright, sorry about that. Okay. My there was some technical difficulties, but we are back. Alright, so we're just about to finish this interview. Okay. Alright, so we will be getting David back and we will be finishing up this interview. Sorry about that for the technical difficulties. Glad you're all still with us, and thank you very much for the support and love there. Alright, so I'm just waiting for the block to call back in. And we'll definitely get this finished there, bro. Alright, so while we are waiting, we'll definitely play some of his music and we'll share some of his links. Shout out. Alright, let's work, just get that start playing. And I'm just waiting here for a bit for the block to call back in.
Are you recording?
Alright.
Check. Are you recording? Check. I'm sitting, reminiscing the wisdom the past has given to him. Who's feeling he can raise the ceiling? That's bone chillin' to the block poems of it which you forgot. While they suck down at the bottom, I'll be reaching for the top. And when I pull up at the building, they be dreaming for the spot. If it's one thing I'm revealing, this beat, it don't stop. I repeat, it don't stop. It release some strong thoughts while they sleep. I repeat on the beat, we don't stop. This is how it goes. Just a grown ass kid trotting around the globe. It's my first time here, but I feel at home. And truth be told, yo, they still sleeping on the floor. Coming in with the I don't even really know. If I shoot my shot, hope that I'm gonna score the goal. Even though this life can be as cold as snow. Some might call them overly emotional, but what in the world do you think we have emotion for? Every time we go out, all the haters think they know about. Think they know about something, but they ain't know about nothing, no. Every time we go out, all the haters think they know about.
Think they know
about something, but they ain't know
about nothing. Nah, they don't know about it. They talk about it, but they don't be about it. Zach Burry, he go around and he scream and shout it. Check out Vibrant Era. As we expose the North, understand we on the course, and we move with force. Zilch, nada, nil, none. I came from the place where they say the game's done. Till I'm old with a cane, I'ma bang tracks done. Round one, let's see who's gonna come at son. Because I'm the one who won while on the run. Pick of the litter, that's what's making them bitter. Things I do make me star like I glitter. I got big boots to fill, you better bitter. Did you know index of reflection is based on angle? So the angst from the angstroms is mangled. For his passion, do you know where this man go? You suspect to act too fruity, you can't go. Show respect with tact, stay true, we can't flow. While I bellow, they want me stuck below. A specialist do keep Zach Burry in thought. He's infectious the way the hook's about to drop.
Every time we go out, all the haters think they know about. Think they know about something, but they ain't know about nothing, no. Every time we go out, all the haters think they know about. Think they know about something, but they ain't know about nothing. But I couldn't be, but I couldn't. Sometimes I don't know what to do, man.
And that's when you should make some music. For real.
How I feel.
You know what? I'ma call you whiskey. Cause you get more potent with age. Let's turn a new page. Check this out.
This is how we do. Pulling up with the crew, paying dues, telling all y'all the news. And this is how we ride. Look alive, know our presence won't die, cause y'all already know the vibe. And this is how we roll. Pulling up to the show, touch the mic, ain't get no other power I behold. After the show, we're gonna take what is owed. Ain't time to move slow. On the path to my soul.
The flicker returned inferno. I'm kicking a massive promo. ETN steadily making tracks. Heat heads like Permo. As if we're what your iron. Don't press me about my stomach. I'm feeling so blessed. I go wild on any track, I pile on many facts, wait for the reaction, negative traction, indeed I made myself whole from a fraction, counteracting what they think with what I know. I made enough noise, but I'll make more, until I'm paid what's sold, what can you blame me for? Shrug shoulders, ice cold, because disrespecting me is what they chose. Locked on, come get exposed. That's for my foes. As for my neighbors, the block and call y'all people. Long as y'all realize we're all equal. Thinking anything less is feeble. Ghetto gospel, tune in toward our people.
This is how we do. Pulling up with the crew, paying dues, telling all y'all the news. And this is how we ride. Look alive, no. Our presence won't die, cause y'all already know the vibe. And this is how we roll. Pulling up to the show, touch the mic and get no other power I behold. After the show, we're gonna take what is owed. Ain't time to move slow on the path. Spontaneous eruption when I step up in the function. Got the place jumping off the boom bap that's bumping. No, they didn't see this coming. I'm gonna get them home with something that'll leave them wondering how they start this rap from nothing. It's a conundrum, but easy once I started overcoming all the thoughts I had just rushed in. And I'm a product of the dungeon, in a fight to stop the suffering. Might need some time to recover everything that I'm disrupting. With everything that I'm discovering, came to the assumption that this day and age can be disgusting. I'm just gonna keep doing what I love then, and say a prayer for all those who lie above, man. We flying high like cardinals and doves, and another player lost his buzz in the substance. While some straight out of touch, we drop jewels, no discussion. Dude, pulling up with the crew, paying dues, telling all y'all the news. And this is how we ride. Look alive, know our presence won't die, cause y'all already know the vibe. And this is how we roll. Pulling up to the show, touch the mic, ain't get no other power. Behold, after the show, we're gonna take what is owed. Ain't time to move slow on the path to my soul.
Yeah, sorry about that. Hello? Sorry about that. Hold on, let me come off this. Stop share. Hold on. There we go.
You.
Hey, so yeah, sorry about that.
No worries, no worries. Life happens, kid.
Yeah. So you were telling me about the last blog, the Tyrell's thing.
The Tyrell effect, yeah.
Yeah.
The Tyrell effect, yeah. That's my one podcast that I do every Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's where I feature artists and their music, and I highlight, you know what I mean, what they have going on, and you know what I mean, shine some light on them for what they're doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you said that's been going on for
For
4 years.
214 episodes as of Saturday, as of tomorrow.
Wow. And is it like live stream, recorded?
I live stream it every week, and then it goes on to my YouTube, and it goes on to 5 other channels.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's fun. Because I like when I get the new music from the artists, and then I can give them genuine feedback, you know what I mean? About
Okay.
what they're doing and how they could do it better. Or like, you know what I mean, what they're already doing well.
Okay. And that just got inspired from you just trying to find different ways to give avenues and stuff out there, probably.
Yeah, I found that there's a lot of there's a lot of artists, but not a lot of producers. There's a lot, and when there's producers, there's not a lot of studios, and then where there's studios, there's not a lot of engineers. It's like there's always something missing. So I found that like I fill the gap where possible,
Okay.
and this is one of the gaps that needed to be filled because there's so many people producing the music, but so few avenues to promote it.
I
Mm-hmm.
Very true, very true. Okay, so and let's see, what else was so what do you have planned for 2021? Anything in the works? Any new things already going? Are you just hoping that things open up, or
Right now, right now I'm in the works of planning something. Like I was talking to somebody about planning a festival,
okay?
but it would have to be something that adheres to the bylaws. I have to figure out, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
what this pandemic's doing before I could even, you know, speak too firmly about it. But I'm still like, I know that it's here, but I'm preparing for when it's gone.
Mm.
So
Okay.
I have a couple albums in the works, by way of projects that I want to complete. I have 2 videos that I'm working on. I just have to I have to clear up some space on my computer so that I can finish working on them. I
Okay.
mean, I just looked at my session file folder, and it's like I have 413 gigabytes of content, and that's just what's on the computer. That's not the 2 hard drives that are connected to the computer that have 3 terabytes between them.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, I have a number of things in the works. More specifically, I have one album that I want to drop. I have some apparel relative to that album. So I want
Okay.
to make a proper video and then release it all together, kind of thing. But yeah, I have some stuff in store for 2021. I'm gonna ride this thing till the legs break, because I had so much momentum going into 2021, going into 2020, going
Yeah.
into 2021. I have more momentum. I mean, this time last year, fuck, I was this time last year I was getting ready to perform for I was getting ready to perform. So I'm just looking at the taking it live now, taking it online
Yeah.
and going that route, because like the way I see it is it's one way or another, where if we want this industry to maintain any progression, we're
Mhm.
gonna have to make things happen. We're gonna have to force the hands that are tying us up.
Okay. And I guess that's trying to find funding and bring funding to help artists get to the next level. And teach them
Yeah,
how.
I was just talking to someone about a partner draw.
Okay, yeah, yeah,
You know what? You know about that.
yeah. Of course, yeah.
Yeah, man. It's like, it's just a shame that, you know what I mean? Regents can't just say, yo, man, I have this left over. I have this left over at the end of the week. Yeah, I have this left over at the end of the week. Come, let's put it together so we can buy that. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Oh, shit, we have one, but I need one now. Come, let's put back together and buy the next one. So now we both have it.
Yeah, definitely. You gotta find the right people. Cause I remember Damon Dash, he was doing an interview talking about that's what when they were doing Rockefeller, you know, because it wasn't nobody working for nobody. It was supposed to be a circle of bosses and everyone looking out for each other. And then because he doesn't like Jay Z anymore, then he started, talking that where Jay Z went wrong was he went for himself and didn't care what happened to the rest of the circle.
Mm,
So you got to just
mm-hmm.
make sure that you have people going for what you're going for, and people that you can trust, and realize even though you trust them, money changes people. So still have you know
Yep,
paperwork, everything in order, because you're surprised how people will change when situations change.
bro. I'm telling you, I had a man rob me. No, I lied. A man I know that I bought a truck from
Yeah.
sent his wife to come and steal the truck back from me.
Oh my gosh.
So, when I tell you, I seen some things in my day. Trust
Yeah.
me, King. I seen things in my day. So it's just like, just have to hold your head and just say, you know what, Jesus, you see and you know, and as long as you know, that me not do what me know me could do,
Yeah.
you just have to just see it and move on. Yeah.
So, a couple more questions. What who inspires you, or did inspire you musically and stuff, and who are your your favorite artists to listen to?
Okay. Okay. I have been inspired by a few people. A few people. Like oh man, Ludacris, Cardinal Official,
Mm-hmm.
um, Jay-Z, you know what I mean? Who else? Barris Hammond, Richie Spice. You know, there's an
Yeah.
eclectic group of people that I listen to. Rod Stewart, even. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
Phil Collins. I've listened to all of those people growing up, and you know what I mean? Even down to Kenny Rogers. Even down to Kenny Rogers, I have paraphrased. So, like, there's no one individual artist, but there's a group per se. But like the people I listen to right now, like you'll catch me bust out a Barris Hammond track.
Yeah.
What's the track? What's the track? Um, if Ja,
Yeah, that's a
if
good.
Ja, that's
Yeah.
my jet. Like anytime I start to get caught up in my own head, or like you know what I mean, I start to question who has who's with me or who's against me.
Mm-hmm.
That song seems to come on and just you know what I mean. If Ja is standing by my side, who am what man? I can't even say the lyrics properly right now.
Yeah.
Let me find the track. Let me find the track, cause you know what I mean. It's just a hype tune. It's just the tune that kind of sets off. Like I remember my dad playing it. I remember my dad playing it on the weekends when he was. My dad playing on the weekends when he's like cooking and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? It's just there we go. It's Tony Rebel, not even. It's Tony Rebel. Yes. This tune right here, man, it's taking me out of it's taking me out of dark places.
Mm-hmm.
And why should I be afraid? Yes, of a pestilence that crawleth by night. And I'm only playing that because I don't want no copyright strikes or nothing to get, you know what I mean, to interfere with your signal or nothing like that. But
Yeah.
but you know the tune, right?
Yeah, I definitely know that. Yeah, that's what, that's whatever, you grow up tunes and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So that's definitely one of those tunes that I'll forever have in my playlist because, like I said, it's uplifting. It's a reminder that, you know what, like, if you have the creator of all in your stride,
Yeah.
who can say anything to you? If you walk in stride with the creator, who can say anything to you? Like,
Definitely.
he made everything. You know what I mean?
Greater is,
So
yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so just how would you describe your music to people, and what is your goal? What is your goal with your music and your art that you would hope? Like, what would you hope for your legacy to be?
Okay. I would describe my music as the fun side of articulate mixed with the randomness of reality.
Okay.
Because, like, I talk about things in a way to teach people without them learning.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I'll throw math equations in my songs. I'll start spelling words in sentences in my songs just to make people think that much more. You know what I mean? I'm not like, I'm giving them the entertainment, but I'm also giving them a little bit of something to think about. You know what I mean? Like, oh shoot, I've never heard that word before. Like, one thing I pride myself on, two things I pride myself on is every track I write, I try to give thanks, and every song I write, I try to avoid swearing.
Yeah.
Because if I'm gonna write, then that means I have the time to think. If I have the time to think, then I don't have to be profane.
Yeah. I did the same thing. Like, I'm like, swearing is usually you're in the heat of the moment, your thing, and so if I'm writing, like, I'm gonna sit there and really write out effing this and like, you don't have to. So yeah, I feel you on that. I was the same way, writing
Yeah,
wise.
man. It's like we gotta, and now, like, I feel it's almost like my responsibility as an older man in the game to just be like, okay, young ones, this is what's wrong with the game.
Yeah.
This is how you fix it. What? You're not gonna fix it? Okay, I have to eliminate you now. You know, like
sometimes
bro,
it goes that way.
Can I speak freely for a minute?
Of course.
I have mans barking up my tree that I'm just waiting to shit on, but I just gotta leave them alone. I gotta let them stay there because, you know what I mean? It's like this. I'm 6'3". I'm 277 pounds.
Yeah.
If I go and punch someone that's 5'2", 160 pounds, what good is that of a fight? That's not a fight.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. So certain times you don't need to take it to that level.
Exactly. So now it's just like that, except verbally now. Like, I'm very articulate. I have changed legislation. I've changed the way people run their businesses. I've changed warranty policies. I've changed so much. So for me now to know that I could devour somebody and not do it, like, you know what I mean? It's hard, bro. It's very hard. It's like, it's not easy, bro. And I have this situation on more than one occasion. I had a man drop a diss track on me, fam. Let me tell you how within the same month that I got my first dub plate, I got my first diss track.
Oh.
So that just shows you the balance the universe has.
Yeah.
So now, Dave's on his way over, by the way. Okay. So now I'm here and I'm like, okay, I'm looking at this situation. I'm like, all right. And I had a good friend tell me, don't respond to it. Don't respond, let it be. Leave it alone. So I leave it alone. And then I go look at the response. I look at the chat feed. And the same friend that told me to leave it alone, this guy, this guy right here, he completely bodied the man. Like from the top of the cage, brainbuster bodied him. And like, I couldn't say nothing because it's like everything I would have said, he said it so well that it was just like, there's no cussing. There's no like derogatory remarks. It was just like, it was basically, he might as well have just said, you're an idiot. This is why you're an idiot. This is why everybody will forever see you as an idiot. And stop being an idiot. Oh, wait, never mind. You're only an idiot because you have no idea how to be anything but an idiot.
It's too hard for him to not be an idiot.
It's too hard for him not to be.
It's his natural thing. Well, you're stronger than me. Like I couldn't do that. Like, you know, somebody put a diss track on me. I'm like, okay, that's you. Like,
Yeah, but
like,
that's, Regin, I had to stop battle rapping. It's not that I don't battle rap. It's not that I can't battle rap. Look, letsbeef.com started.
I remember that. Yeah.
You know letsbeef.com.
Yes, I know. Yeah.
I used to beta test on letsbeef.com.
Okay. Yeah, that's.
You see what I mean?
Yeah, that's.
I used to beta test on it. So anytime someone put up a battle, it was my job to battle them. I did that for like a year and a half, bro. So, like, the beta testing I did for a year and a half. So I say that to say, in doing that, I established myself. There's this one guy named John Jay, and he asked me recently, he's like, yo, what was your beef with me? I said, I didn't have a beef with you. I just had beef. You know what I mean? I was serving, man. I just had beef. It's just what it was. It wasn't you. I said, anybody who puts something up, I'm going to take that battle. Yeah. And we had like a 3-year back and forth. My dude went and took pop quotes to try and battle me. My dude went and got 2 of his boys on a battle track to battle me. Like, I was the first one to be in a 3-on-1 battle. Like, on record. You know what I mean? So when I look at this, I'm just like, when I look at this, when the man's talking about me, it's just like, no, because I've branded myself effectively as a respectful family man who's diligent and determined to overcome complications. Yeah. So if I turn around and become some gangster thug who rips this guy's throat out and shits down his neck, you know what I mean? It doesn't look good for where I'm trying to go.
Yeah. Honestly, that's what got me back into battling, like when it started getting on camera and stuff like that. Because like I knew them King of the Dot guys, so a couple of them used to tell me to come in like in the beginning when it started. And I'm like, I don't know, I'm a free, I don't want to stand there and have a dude like saying personal stuff because I might punch him and then literally my brethren, if you know Hamilton, you know Mookie Wilson, right?
Mookie Wilson, I've heard the name.
He from Hamilton and stuff like that. He held events. He used to rap and stuff. He used to go arcade and them. So literally, I was talking trash about Noah 23. Remember him? I swear something from there, like, or London, like he like from like 90s, early 2000, he was known around, and he did some battles. And I was like, I watched one of his battles and I'm like, this is so horrible. And Mookie's his brethren, and Mookie's like, oh, well, if you think you're so good, why don't you battle? And I'm like, his name is a little bit too big in the scene. He wouldn't battle me. And he goes, battle me then. If you're so bad. And I was like, all right, well, you threw out the challenge. I can't.
Hey.
And literally, that's what got me into it. My mouth, I can't say no now. So,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
so,
You see, and that's one of the things. That's one of the things I respect. When we were trying to put on battles down here, I'm like, yo, who do I know that'll put on a battle? Shit, Mumbles. He did a
yeah,
nice battle against fucking Status. You know what I mean? And so like, let me call him, and you're ready to go. And it was just true
yeah, I
saying,
got,
like, things fell through, and people are not always reliable as they should be. When a lot of people talk a big game out here, but
mhm,
like few can back it up as well as they talk it. Like I said, from like my next project for me, outside of the ones that I mentioned, is to make my own album start to finish, in a
yeah,
sense of from the compositions to the production duplication,
mhm,
all of me, writing, recording, all of that. Might get some help recording just to give the wife and just some more credits, but
yeah,
you know what I mean? That's where I'm at. I find that when I do it on my own, more people want to help me.
yeah.
But when you know what I
But when you want them to help, no one's around
you know
there.
what I mean? That's what it is. It's like it's a funny situation. It's so funny. I
Okay.
have to laugh at it so much because it's just like, you know, it's like, oh yeah, man, don't worry. If you need anything, give me a shout, bro. I'm there for you. All right, cool. You mind spot me some gas money? Oh, you mean now? Shit, son. I'm not even moving like that right now, fam. But hit me up in a couple weeks. You know what I mean?
Okay. So yeah, those are basically the questions that I had now. So, is there any people or projects that you want to shout out to the people to be on the lookout for? I'll have the
Um,
links to your album and stuff.
that's dope how you have the album links in there. Okay, so what it is this. I gotta shout out. I gotta shout out the people I've been working with. First off, well, I gotta give thanks to the Most High because I got another day. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I gotta shout out the Wifenger for helping me stay in line with everything that's going on, keeping me on the level, giving me the energy I need to focus on everything. My daughter for running up and down the stairs 3 dozen times a day, getting me the stuff that I need so I can stay in the studio and be focused. You know what I mean? Gotta shout out DK Lonely, Choom Gang. You know what I mean? They're like, if you don't know about Choom Gang yet, don't wait. Look them up. They are making some serious moves. You know what I mean? He's getting some pull in a lot of things. You know what I mean? He's got his podcast as a Trips Balls. There's that. We gotta look out for Zach Burry. Zach Burry, he's one to look out for. If this man if he stays on course, like this man could make I don't even want to compare him to Bieber, but like if this guy stays on course, he could make Bieber look like nothing. You know what I mean? Like on his own. Like he could independently do a lot of work. Like he self-produced his last album. So like he could give a lot of people a run for their money. He plays guitar, he raps, plays drums, plays bass. He's a talented young man. He's like 21 years old now, and he's on his 3rd album.
And what's his name? Zach
Zach
Murray?
Burry.
Burry.
Zachbury. And if you're interviewing just artists in the Niagara region, then I can talk to him about another interview or lighting up an interview if that's something
Definitely, man.
you're interested in.
Especially the way you're talking about him. Definitely, I'd want him an interview before he blows up, so I can pretend like I had something to do with it. Be like, he was on my show.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Like he was on my show way before that. Way before.
Yo, I'm telling you, man. I saw my dude in a cypher, and I'm just like, I looked at him and I heard him and I saw his energy, and I was just like, ain't none of y'all feeling that? None of y'all, not like everybody's like standing around looking at him. I'm just like, none of y'all feel it. Yo, take my card, man. When you're ready to call.
Was he at the show in Hamilton?
He might have been, yeah.
Was he the dude that was like rapping and playing guitar, or no? What? How was?
Yes, yes, he was one of the dudes that was rapping and playing guitar.
Okay, I
Yeah,
actually do remember him. Yeah.
yeah. Talent, a very talented individual. Um, then there's DK Lonely, can't forget him because he's in the studio right now. He's like I said, man, very talented producer. Um, like I could go on, but I won't because he's already touching the ceiling from his gas. I'm
Yeah.
playing, but no. Who else, man? There's so private name, private number. That's
Okay.
one. That's one man right there. Jeez, bro. Like my dude, my dude is on the regular making something. If he's not recording a song, he's making a video. If he's not
Yeah.
making a video, he's promoting the video. If he's not, like, he's covering all bases. He just dropped No Cosign because he's been doing most of it by himself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, geez, who else? Who else? I feel like I'm forgetting somebody. Oh man, I feel like I'm forgetting people, but like if I forgot your name, you know what I mean? It's probably because you don't watch this enough. Um,
If you
but
forgot your
no,
name, you don't support him enough. Step it
that's
up.
what's up, man. Like I appreciate anybody um, who does, you know, shout out what we're doing. Check out sharetheshock.ca.
Yeah, we'll have that up there.
Sharetheshock.ca, where you can find the Culture Shock magazine, issue 4. You can find issue 4 available online. Get it now before I figure out how to make a subscribe page and start charging you $1.50 a month.
Hurry up.
But yeah, man, that's what it is. I'm just trying to make ends meet and make sure that, you know, when life hits me hard, that I know how to deal with it sweet.
All right. So, and all right, so that's it. And we'll definitely have the link for the magazine, his podcasts up on the description. And tomorrow around 12:30 or so, I
Yep,
will be visiting him on his podcast.
yep,
You know, talk some trash on there.
yep,
And y'all make sure y'all support. This is great Canadian music. You know, we have more than just Drake and Tory Lanez. That's not, you know, that was just the start.
yep.
We've got a
They got
whole
the
bunch
door
of things
open
up
now.
north, our whole sound. So make sure
Let
y'all
us in.
support, check the Spotify, and, you know, if you like the music, call at him for beats, for everything. He can help y'all with that. All right. So that's the, you know,
All right.
all right. Then you have a good night then. All right.
Yes, King. All right. Bless up, and we'll
All
talk
right.
tomorrow.
Talk to you tomorrow
Yo,
there. Blessing.
before you go, any tracks that you do have, anything that you do have, battles or whatnot, send them my way.
All right. I'll definitely send you. Okay.
Yeah, if you have the MP3s, that would be perfect. If not, just
Okay.
let me know and I'll try to. Yeah.
I can get you the MP3s. Yeah.
All right. Cool. Cool.
All right. Cool.
Yes, King.
All
Bless
right.
up.
Later. All right. So what we're going to do is we're just going to end playing a little bit more of daBlock's music, and y'all have a great night and y'all be blessed there. So, all right. Let me go to there and get some music here for y'all.
differences.
And I've been sitting there trying to fit in, yeah, it's a similar difference.
What's wrong or right depends on who's inside. They're both similar differences.
From dark till light, still never lost our sight. We on the path, check the evidence. How a minor conversation between two different situations can form hip-hop educations. Where we met in the basement, came through with a flow that was similar yet adjacent. Walked up in the cypher and left with amazement. A flow not so easy to be replacing. Wasn't similar to the basics, they knew I had a taste for greatness. Now the album's incomplete in phases and we all up on the stages. Performance outrageous and I cannot refrain to explain that when I get up on the track I'm giving in my everything. And you probably can't relate, but I hope you do the same. Now I gotta finish off, but we're just getting started. But name another local album that's hitting its hardest. daBlock and Zach Burry, similar but different artists. Now stick around and see how we surpass the target.
We're chillin' and reminiscing, this is similar differences.
And I've been sitting there trying to fit in, yeah, it's a similar difference.
What's wrong or right depends on who's inside. They're both similar differences.
From dark till light, still never lost our sight. We on the path, check the evidence.
You're deaf on some type of ego trip. Me are the type to make an ego trip. Ha. If you are the likes to run your lips, gallop along, miss me with that ish. Me say, take your time, me now rap think fast. I have the crowd spit past, the lava way outlast. The ones we think them bad, you know me got long mad. Very stay calm and cool off the stage, on stage. He's the rage, turn the page on a new chapter. Me, I'm the velociraptor. daBlock is after all the good he could get. Came from different walks of life. The bane of my existence is on the mic. Refrain from instances where there's flight. The main occurrence of stress seems like they never thought two so different could be similar. It's extraordinary combined with the regular. We're chillin' and reminiscing, this is similar differences.
And I've been sitting there trying to fit in, yeah, it's a similar difference.
What's wrong or right depends on who's inside. They're both similar differences.
From dark till light, still never lost our sight. We on the path, check the evidence.